Army fans, how's it going? Coach Kevin Ward here. Another episode of Ward's Words coming to you from the Lodge Wrestling Room at West Point. Today's edition, want to recap a big road win over Bucknell over the weekend, and then preview our upcoming match this Friday night at the Naval Academy, where we compete for the Star. So let's go back and talk about the dual meet just yesterday at Bucknell. Hard-fought dual meet where we were down by as many as 13 points at one time and came back to win the dual meet 22-19. It came down to the last match. So let me walk you through that dual meet a little bit. It ended up being a lot closer and a lot more exciting than we thought it should be or had to be going into the duel. Take nothing away from Bucknell, give them credit. They really fought hard and gave themselves a chance to win a dual meet by pulling a couple pretty big upsets. And dug ourselves a hole a little bit early, like I said, down by 13 points after 149. But those last 6 weight classes, starting with Luke Weiland at 157, over the last 6 weight classes of the dual meet, we outscored our competition 60 points to 11 for them. So even though things weren't really going our way early on in the dual meet, what I told the team was, and what we're most proud of, is that they made things go their way. When things looked like they were headed one direction, not very good, they were able to keep their composure and make breaks happen for them. So things weren't coming easy to us yesterday, and sometimes those are the matches that you can grow the most from. When things aren't coming easy and you find yourself in a little bit more of a dogfight than you anticipated, sometimes it's easy to go the other way and let things unravel. And our guys, they stayed together, man. They had each other's backs, and they fought through it, and outscoring your competition 60 points to 11 points over 6 matches is pretty solid. So Luke Weiland did a great job coming out and getting a 9-0 major decision to start turning the tides, and Andrew Mendel came out with a 16-0 tech fall. He's really wrestling well right now and clicking and seems to be peaking at the right time. Ben Harvey scoring 2 takedowns in the last 25 seconds of his match, so really closing it out strong. Noah Stewart ran into a tough opponent. They had a really good match. We're looking forward to that rematch. We should see them again at the EIWA tournament. At 197, Jack Wedholm stepped in, weighed in at 197, went competed at 197 pounds, and got a nice major decision win yesterday, and a chance for him. Coach and staff talked about it and thought a chance for a senior team captain to contribute and really help his team in a dual meet that really mattered. He took full advantage of it, went out there and scored a lot of points and built a lot of momentum going into the last match, where Rocco Kaywood, who had weighed in at 197 pounds, bumped up to wrestle heavyweight. And a pretty interesting match that was, pretty much going one way in Rocco's favor, and the crowd kind of got into it a little bit. The ref kind of got involved in it a little bit, and looked like some momentum could be turning in the opponent's favor. And Rocco didn't get rattled, kept his composure, ended up winning the match really handily, 10-3. So the match really wasn't even close on the scoreboard. It was only close for about 30 seconds there in the match when things got a little bit heated. But bottom line is, any win in this conference on the road, we'll take it. And if it's an ugly win, that's better than an ugly loss. And proud of our guys for not letting things unravel, for holding themselves together, keeping their composure, and really dominating the second half of that dual meet. It wasn't even close. So good job to our guys for that. So let's talk about the big match we have coming up this weekend. And I do mean a big match. And we talk about this with our team all the time, is that as a true competitor, these are the types of matches that you live for and the types of moments and environments that you really embrace. So this Friday night at 7:30 p.m., we're at the Naval Academy wrestling for the Star against the midshipmen of the Naval Academy. So this dual meet is really special to me. Been fortunate enough to be a part of it for a few years, but it's really special to a lot of people, and that's what makes this dual meet so much fun, is that there's a lot of people that care. And we really care a lot about it too. So I'm going to give you kind of a weight by weight preview, and we'll just kind of talk about the duel as a whole and what our approach is and what we see to be important for us going into this dual meet. So 125 pounds, it could be a rematch of a match that we had at the All Academies. We have a really solid 125 pounder. We believe in him, and we just need Trey to go out there and have a solid performance. He's a really good wrestler. And just need him to go out and be himself and do what he does. The same with Lane Peters. It could be a rematch of the All Academy Championships Finals, which was a pretty close match. Lane had racked up a lot of riding time in that match. If we're fortunate enough to be able to do that again, we're going to do it. And if it turns into a dogfight and we've got to score 4 takedowns in the third period, we're looking forward to doing that too. Another rematch, and this will be a common theme at 141 pounds. flirting with the top 20 in the country. Really solid opponent. Stays in really good position, great double legs, and here he's going to need to be able to bring it. He's certainly capable. We know he is. He's due for one of these big wins, so we're excited to watch him. 149 pounds, Will Lucy, wrestling in his first star match, so it'll be exciting for him. And whoever they send out there, we know it's going to be tough, and we know Will's going to have to battle. Confident in him and in the progress that he's made, and he's a guy that we think is really poised for a breakthrough. Works really hard, wrestles really hard, has a ton of potential, and just got to keep fighting through kind of the ups and downs that come along with a freshman season. 157 pounds should be a really good battle. They have a pretty highly ranked guy. We got a guy that we think is really good and we're really confident in. Both really strong wrestlers on top, strong on their feet, so we look forward to a match. Could be a lot of action there. 157 pounds, and probably a key match for the dual meet. At 165, a rematch of the All-Academy Finals. Andrew Mendel and their wrestler have met several times before, and they've split a few matches. We love Andrew Mendel, love the way he competes, love what he represents, love his attitude and competitive fire that he brings to competition. So let's watch for big things out of Andrew. At 174, a familiar opponent, they have a really solid quality guy. We love Ben Harvey, who we're sending out there, and he just keeps chipping away and chipping away and chipping away, and he's really close. And look forward to what could be a breakout match for him this Friday night. Same thing with Noah Stewart, is a sophomore who's been just grinding away, really close to having a big breakthrough, and no better time than this weekend. Last two weights of the dual meet at 197, it could be a rematch of an opponent we've seen several times, so we know what to expect. Rocco Kaywood is back, he's healthy, and he'll be wrestling, and just need him to go out and be the competitor that we know he can be. If we do that, he feels really confident, and he should, and we're really confident in him. And at heavyweight, these guys have met a couple times this year. It's gone to the Navy wrestlers' favor by 1 point, I think, both times. So a really close match, competitive. One of them was a double overtime ride-out situation, and it could be that again. So that's kind of weight-by-weight preview. Here's what's important for us as a team, is that we embrace that this is going to be a dogfight. There's not going to be any match out of the 10 that we go out there and we expect our opponent to lay down. We know it's going to be a heated rivalry-type match where points really matter, and we expect to have to fight and fight some more for every single point that we get. And if we go out there with the attitude that we're willing to fight for everything that we want and make things go our way, and we're willing to fight to not give up things when we need to not give up points, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a really fun dual meet. It's everything that college wrestling should be about. It's two schools that during competition and that night truly hate each other and really want to win, and afterwards there's going to be mutual respect on both sides. Everything college athletics should be about, a really intense environment. We're looking forward to traveling down there and picking up a win. So appreciate everything that you do. I will be checking in with you next week, give you an update on the star match. Thanks for everything. Go Army, beat Navy.